Hi, I'm Sarika Benjamin and welcome back to my channel Benji's Home Cooking. Today we will be doing our 50th video and we are so glad that you all have been a part of this journey. So a big thank you to all our subscribers and supporters, and especially to so many of you who try our recipes and send the pictures. We are so grateful. It encourages us and we want to say a big thank you. After our 50th video today, we are starting a new series, and in our new series, every week we will be teaching a dish from one state or union territory of India. So if you would like your state or union territory dish to be shown on our channel, we request you to comment below. To celebrate our 50th video, I bring to you the recipe of a simple vanilla cupcake that can be frosted with buttercream frosting in two different ways and can be turned into a piece of art. But before we get started, do not forget to like, share and subscribe and follow us on social media for more information. So to make these soft and moist buttery vanilla cupcakes, I have taken 1 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour or maida, 3/4 cup of granulated sugar, 2 eggs, then 1 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of vanilla essence, 100 grams or half a cup of butter. I've taken salted butter, and some buttermilk. This is thick buttermilk, about half cup. I have taken a little bit of curd and added very little water so that the consistency is thick. To start with, we will first sieve the flour and the baking powder together to ensure there are no lumps. Once we are done with this, in a bowl, I have taken 100 grams of salted butter. You can use unsalted. Add the sugar and beat it for 5 minutes till it is light and fluffy. In case you use unsalted butter, add 1/4 teaspoon of salt to this recipe. You can see the butter is nice and light. We will add egg one at a time and beat it. Make sure to beat this mixture well after each addition of egg. Here goes the second egg, along with that some vanilla essence, and we're going to mix it well. And now you can see the mixture is nice, creamy and fluffy. Once the mixture is nice and fluffy, we will stop using the hand blender and start adding the flour, alternating with the buttermilk. So make sure you mix the flour well and then add the buttermilk. You can add it in 2 to 3 parts, little by little, till all the flour and the buttermilk is mixed well. While mixing the flour, make sure you scrape the bowl well so that there is no dry flour at the bottom. And here goes the rest of the buttermilk. So now you can see all the buttermilk and the flour is well mixed and the mixture is nice and creamy. So our batter for the cupcake is ready. This is a very simple vanilla cake recipe but gives you very delicious and moist buttery vanilla cupcakes. So here I have taken a cupcake pan with 12 cavities, and in that I have placed the cupcake liners. Fill the cupcake liners with 1 heaped tablespoon of the batter. The cupcake should not be filled more than 3/4 so that there's place to rise. Even the top of the cupcake batter so that the cupcakes rise evenly. Tap it a couple of times to release any air bubbles, and we're going to put it in a preheated oven, heated at 180 degrees for 10 minutes, and then put in the cupcakes. And after 25 minutes, you can see the cupcakes are baked beautifully. There's a golden brown crust and they are very, very soft. So I'm just going to cool the cupcakes before we frost them. You can see the cupcakes are nice and soft. It took me about 25 minutes to bake these cupcakes. So you can see once they are cooled, I just want you to see the texture. They are nice and soft. Nice little air pockets inside and a very good crumb. This is how your cupcake should be. So now is the time to make butter frosting. I have taken 200 grams of butter, in which I have taken 100 grams salted and 100 grams of unsalted butter. For 200 grams of butter, I have used 400 grams of confectioner's sugar or icing sugar. This is not the regular sugar that we powder with the granulated sugar. This is icing sugar, so please make sure you use icing sugar. Sugar should be double of the butter that you use, and beat it for about 8 to 10 minutes till it is nice and fluffy and creamy. You can see the butter has changed the color from dark yellow. It has now become pale yellow and it's nice and creamy. Add the sugar little by little till all of it is incorporated. You can see the mixture is nice and fluffy and creamy. And once you mix all of this together, we will add little by little milk to adjust the consistency. So here goes the vanilla essence first, and once the vanilla essence is mixed, we will add milk. So you will need about 4 to 5 tablespoons at the most. So add milk little at a time. I have added 2 spoons to start with. The consistency is still thick, so I'm adding another 2 spoons. These are regular spoons that we use in the kitchen, and keep mixing it till it is nice and creamy. This is the perfect consistency. You can see when dropped it still holds its shape. And at this time we will separate the frosting into 2 halves, and in 1 half I'm going to add about 1/4 cup of cocoa powder. The cocoa powder, I have sieved it so that there are no lumps, and little by little we will add the cocoa powder till all of it is mixed. When you make the chocolate icing, you might need an additional teaspoon of milk just to thin it out, because the cocoa powder will thicken the frosting. And you can see after adding 1 teaspoon of milk, it is nice, creamy and ready to be frosted. To decorate the cupcake, I have taken a disposable piping bag and a star nozzle. I'm putting the star nozzle into the piping bag and cut off the tip so that the mouth of the nozzle is out and we can create the desired design. You can see that the tip of the nozzle is out. This is Wilton 1M nozzle. And once this is done, I'm just putting the bag into a glass and creating a cavity, and then put in the buttercream. I'm starting with the vanilla buttercream. So pull the bag up and squeeze the buttercream down, and our piping bag is ready. Hold the piping bag straight at 90 degrees. Press it gently and create a swirl around. This gives a beautiful rosette. And to create an ice cream cone effect, we start from outside in and just keep coming around in swirls, and beautiful ruffles are created. You can see the ruffled effect or pattern. This looks really beautiful. To make the chocolate frosting, I have taken another piping bag with a small star nozzle. We are going to fill it up with our chocolate frosting and follow the same pattern as we did for plain vanilla frosting. To create a floral effect, start from the center and go around holding your hand straight. For a nice cone-like effect, we are going to start from outside in, come all the way to the center and create a nice ruffled ice cream swirl. To make it look more prettier, I'm just adding some silver balls. You can add chocolate chips, colored balls, grated chocolate, or some chocolate ganache drizzled. Decorate it the way you like. And I hope you have enjoyed these pretty decorative celebration cupcakes.